respected mathematics teachers and my dear friends. In the first seminar series of this Ganit Mandal, myself Prajwal Ganpat Hindalekar from MSc Mathematics Part 2nd, and my subject name or my class subject name is Kerala School of Mathematics. And in this, I will present Madhava's contribution to trigonometric function, means a remarkable contribution of Madhava's in trigonometry. So let us start with next slide. So what are the contents of my presentation? So who is Madhava? Means information about Madhava we will see next. Then trigonometry in Madhava's time, Madhava's innovation, then examples of Madhava's innovation, then Madhava's discovery of Madhava's in sine series, cosine series, then also various Sanskrit slok which are made by Madhava, then significance of Madhava's work, then conclusion and then reference. Next. So first we will see who was Madhava. So Madhava of Sangam Grama is Indian mathematician born in 13th century. He is not only the Indian mathematician but also he is astronomer and he is founder of Kerala School of Mathematics. Then he made the contribution to study or to discovery the infinite series in trigonometry, in calculus, in algebra and in geometry. But especially we can explore all the things in a trigonometry like a sine theta, sine series, cos series or infinite pi series in this which made by Madhava. Next. So trigonometry at the time of Madhava. So at Madhava's era, trigonometry is well established. Then Madhava defines some Sanskrit slok which plays the important role in that time as well as decoding this slok and which plays a crucial role in modern time also. Then in that time the concept of right angle triangle, its hypotenuse, opposite side, adjacent side are well known in that time. Next. Then Madhava's innovation in trigonometry. So Madhava's novel innovation in trigonometry with respect to the geometrical approach, he considered some angle whose measure is A. We can see whose measure is A. Then he considered a circle whose center point is O. Then he draw an arc PQ which subtended by an angle A, and he draw a perpendicular QR from point Q to line OP. Then the Madhava's innovation is what? He calculate the length of QR by taking the trigonometric function sine on angle A, which he pointed at the center of the circle. So we can find the length of these perpendicular which are drawn by Madhava QR easily, as well as the innovation. His innovation also is that the arc of this PS and length of this perpendicular RQ is equal. So for various angle A, Madhava's table gives the measure of corresponding angle POS in arc minutes, in arc second and 16th of arc second. Next. For example, suppose the measure of A is angle is 22.50 degree. So in Madhava's table, the sine A can be given in arc minutes, arc second and degree of 16th of arc second. So value of sine 22.50 degree in Madhava's table is 0.382684. But in conversely we multiply this value by we multiply this value in radian by 180 by pi. Then we convert it in 21.92614, which is approximate to 22.50 degree, which is 1315 arc minutes, 34 arc second and 0716 of arc second, which abbreviated the value 13153407. And in Kattabayali system, the digits are written in reverse order. So the corresponding value 22.50 degree means measure of angle A is 22.50 degree in degree, and we can convert this angle in radian measure by Madhava's table as 70435131, means reverse order of this number. Next. So which is the important example or innovation of Madhava's innovations in trigonometry. The next is sine series in Madhava onwards. So Madhava derived his sine series by taking an arc S. S is the arc, and he multiplied the square of arc S by he multiply the arc S into the square of arc. Next, like this, S into S square, and he repeat this process infinitely time, means S into S square, S into S square into S square, and so on. Right. Then he divide each square term by successive even number, increase by that number, and he multiply it by radius square. Next, this S into each square term he divide successive even number, means 2 square plus 2 in which is increased by that number, and multiply it into the r square, and we can adding the successive even numbers infinitely many times. Then place the arc and successive results, so obtain one below and subtract each from the above. We get the equation of Jiva, and Jiva is equal to S minus S into S square upon 2 square plus 2 into r square minus dot 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 and so on. So this equation of Jiva is nothing but the sine series expansion, infinite sine series expansion. Next, but in modern day, in modern notation, let theta be the angle subtended by an arc S with at the center of the circle O. Then we can have value S is equal to r theta and Jiva is equal to r sin theta. If we putting this value S and Jiva in equation of Jiva, right? In equation of Jiva, so we get in Jiva r sin theta, and each and every S we can write r theta. So taking r common in this right hand side, and r get cancelled. Next, so we can get the equation sin theta is equal to theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial plus theta raised to 5 by 5 factorial minus theta raised to 7 by 7 factorial plus and dot 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 so on, which is the infinite series of expansion of sine function which are made or created by Madhava. Next, similar to the sine series, Madhava also create the infinite cosine series. So he first he taking r s as well as radius r of the circle, and the value of r he take unit, means r is equal to 1, value of r is 1. Then he multiply the square of he multiply the radius. In sine series we can multiply s into square of r, means s square, but in cosine series we can multiply radius into the square of r, means r into s square, and repeating this process. Next, repeating this process until he want, means r into s square, r into s square into s square, and so on. Similar to sine series, we can add successive even number, decrease by that number. So the sign is negative in each step. Sign is negative. So we can add in the successive even number and multiply it. We can divide each square term by successive even number and multiplying it by square of radius. So we can get r into s square divided by 2 square minus 2 into r square dot 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 so on infinitely many times. Then place the arc and successive results, so obtain one below, and we can get the equation of Sara, which is nothing but the infinite series of cosine function, and Sara is equal to r into s square upon 2 square minus 2 into r square minus dot 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 and so on. So this is the equation of Sara in that time, but in modern days or in today's. Next, we can express it in current notation. Let theta be the angle subtended by an arc S at the center of the circle O. Then consider S is equal to r theta and Sara is equal to r minus 1 cos theta. Now r into 1 minus cos theta. Okay. Then we can substitute this value in equation of Sara. Then we can get 1 minus cos theta is equal to theta square upon 2 factorial plus theta raised to 4 by 4 factorial plus theta raised to 6 by 6 factorial plus dot 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 dot. Mistakenly it is negative, but it is positive. Theta square by 2 factorial plus theta raised to 4 by 4 factorial, which gives the infinite power series of cosine function. So Madhava creates sine as well as cosine function in same way. Next, then various slope written by Madhava. So as same as sine, infinite sine series, infinite cosine series, we know infinite pi series, and today it is known as Leibniz formula of pi. But before Leibniz, 300 years ago, Madhava already defined or already create his infinite pi series by this slope, and the slope is व्यासे वारिधि निहते रूपरुते व्यास सागर भीहते त्रिश सर्वाणि विषमसंख्या भक्तमृणं स्वं पृथक् क्रमात् कुर्यात् यत् संख्या यात्र हरणे कृते निवृत्ता ऋतिस्तु जामितया तस्या ऊर्ध्वगताया समसंख्या तद्दलं गुणो अन्ते स्यात् तद्वर्गो रूपयुतो हारो व्यासब्दि घाततः प्राग्वत् ताभ्यामात्तं स्वमृणे कृते घने क्षेप एव करणीयः लब्धः परिधिः सूक्ष्मः बहुवृत्तो हरणतो अतिसूक्ष्मः स्यात् means the value of pi by 4 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7 plus or minus 1 by p plus or minus p plus 1 upon 2 upon p plus 1 square plus 1 and we can write 4 in right hand side. So this is the infinite pi series which is derived by Madhava by this Sanskrit law. The next so the value of pi, how we can write the value of pi is 3.14. So we can write this value by this Madhava Sanskrit shloka and the shloka is Sangama Gramaja Madhava Punaratma Satram Paridhi Sankhya Muktava Vibudha Netra Gaja Ahi Utasana Triguna Veda Bhavana Bahava Navanikharva Mite Utti Vistare Paridhi Manamidam Jagat Durbuda. So what is exact meaning of this shloka? Vibudha means God, or in Hindu Sanskriti there are 33 crores of God. So this number 33 can be given by this word Vibudha. Then Netra, there are 2 eyes of each human being. So 2, next number 2 can be given by this word Netra. Then Gaja means elephant. In that time there are 8 species of elephants are present. So 8 can be given by this word Gaja. Ahi means snakes. In that time there are 8 species of snakes are there. So 8 can be given by this Ahi. Then Hutasana means fires. There are 3 types of fires. So 3 can be given by this word Hutasana. 3 means Tray. So 3 can be given by this word 3. Guna means quality. We know that Rajogun, Sattvagun and Tamogun, 3 types of qualities. So 3 can be given by this word Guna. Ved, there are 4 Ved, Rigved, Yajurved, Samaved and Atharvaved. So 4 can be given by this word Ved. Bha means nakshatra. So there are 27 nakshatras. So 27, this number 27 can be given by this Bha word. Varana, again elephant. So there are 8 species of elephant. So 8 can be given by this Varana and Bahavaha means arms. 2 arms. So 2 can be given by this Bahava words. So this number can be written in reverse way 33 2 8 8 3 3 3 4 27 8 2 in reverse way in Kattavayadi system, and this number is the circumference of Navanikharva circle. Navanikharva means there are 11 zeros after 9 is biggest circle and their circumference is written in only one line by Madhava. So this is the beauty of Sanskrit shloka written by Madhava. And the question is that the value of pi, how value of pi is 3.14? If we divide this whole number by Navanikharva, then we can get accurate value 3.141592653592. So and the 11 places after decimal point is accurate in modern days also. Next. So significance of Madhava's formulae are highly accurate and widely adopted. Means accuracy power of Madhava's formulae are very high and they are popular in worldwide. Then they were used in various practical applications like astronomy, navigation. Means in astronomy there are we can use sine function, cosine function, infinite series in trigonometry which are defined by Madhava. So in astronomy and navigation the formulae of Madhava can be used. It can be used to model in real life scenarios like radio waves and musical tones. In musical tones and radio waves, in study of waves we know that we can use sine function, sine theta, cos theta, etc. So we can use it in radio waves and musical tones, and sine and cosine rule is most useful for solving missing information in a triangle. We know that if we given 3 sides of triangle, then we can find easily any of the angle of triangle by sine theta and cos theta or sine series, cos series. Also, if we have 2 sides and any angle of a triangle, then we can find third side of the or we can find length of the third side of the triangle. So which is the most important significance of Madhava's work. Next. Then in conclusion, Madhava's innovative geometrical approach to the trigonometry function has left trigonometric function like sine theta, cos theta, infinite pi series has left the enduring mark on the world of mathematics. Then his work exemplifies the rich history for the Indian mathematics and its relevance in modern time. Means his work is example of rich history of Indian mathematics and it plays very important role in modern time. We understood that the trigonometry rules used so far is due to the contribution of Indian mathematician like Madhava. Means we can use we here present here we can use in Fy, Sy, Ty, MSc level. We can use sine function, we can use cos function, we can use sine series, cos series, and we can converted any complicated problem into by this series into the simple one. So this is the most important conclusion or most important innovative contribution of Madhava's in today's mathematical modern days. Next. So some references, some information can I will get into the content like photos and formula collected by YouTube, and some Google links are there which are references for this presentation. Next. Thank you so much for your time, for your interest and paying attention. Given to the my classmate Manali and Omkar, because both are helping me to create this presentation, to edit it. Thank you so much all teachers, and thank you Ganesh.